What is going on, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is the part 2 of the basics of Astroneer, and on the part 1 we did the research chamber, and we basically started like with the very basics, and I explained what bytes were and stuff. So I actually so yesterday I started recording, and after like 50 minutes of recording, I didn't record the whole video. And this happened to me twice. So I was really frustrated, and I wasn't gonna do it again. So let me just explain you what I did. I built another large platform B with free resin, and I made a smelting furnace, which is gonna be very useful for us in the future. It basically smelts resources, and it turns um, raw materials into refined materials. So as you can see in the case, we found some laterite. It's very common in the cave system. It's a blue thing. You'll see it. You'll notice it when you see it, probably. And it's very common on Silva, which is your starting planet, and we are on it now. So, so when you smelt laterite, you get aluminum, which we will then use for making a soil centrifuge. And what a soil centrifuge does is that it basically converts soil that you collect with your terrain tool while terraforming terrain, transforms soil. It collects all the materials in the soil, and it converts it into materials. Also built a large platform A, which I didn't unpack yet, and the soil centrifuge. If you wanna get quick bites, you can just always go down into the cave system and scan some research samples. Which, let me tell you about the chemistry lab. So the chemistry lab is very useful, and you're gonna need it to combine two materials or three materials into one, which then you can craft items with. But for that you need tungsten, and you can find tungsten on the solo. So which so now you need to leave this planet, right? So for that we have a small shuttle, which will cost you 1,500 bytes, and it will also cost you 2 aluminum. And we also need a solid fuel thruster, which costs 1 ammonium and 1 aluminum. You can find ammonium in the forests. Now, I couldn't find any ammonium nearby my base, so um, remember how I told you guys that you can get ammonium from soil? So basically, you're gonna need 2 filled small soil canisters. So now that our soil centrifuge is filled with soil, let's just go get some ammonium. And while it's doing that, we can go get some aluminum from the caves. We're gonna need 3 aluminum, but we already have some aluminum from the first time we went to the cave system. So I'll only need 2. So I got the laterite that I need, 2 laterite, and let's just go and smelt it really quick. So let's just smelt it. And as you can see, our soil centrifuge made us our ammonium. Now we'll also need to print the large printer from the medium printer. And for that we're gonna need free compound, which you can basically find everywhere.
You can just look for it there.
So while I was offline, I got all the bytes needed for the solid fuel thruster and the small shuttle from scanning the research samples down in the caves. Now that you got your small shuttle ready, put the solid fuel thruster there, and you can just use the oxygenator from your base, or you can make a new one. It's really your choice. That's gonna do it for this basics playlist. Now, if you guys enjoyed it, just make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. And leave a comment on what you want to see next. I plan on making some tutorials of how to get some materials. But if you guys would like to see something else, just let me know down in the comments below. And just please subscribe and like, it would really support the channel. And yeah, that's gonna do it for the basics of Astroneer.